You guys, in addition to being here on a really special night for the showcase, you have come at a very, very opportune time if you're looking for advice. And I know all of you are looking for advice. How many people out there are looking for advice about something? That's right. You all are looking for advice on something. So we have put together an amazing panel of experts. Now these people are experts on just about anything, which coincidentally is what all of you have questions about. So please, let me have our experts introduce themselves. Expert number one, what is your name?
I am Helga. I am visiting here from Berlin. In Berlin, I am tour guide.
Tour guide.
Yes.
Tour guide. And what is the most important thing about being a tour guide in Berlin?
The most important thing in a tour guide anywhere, not just Berlin, is to run the tour on time.
On time.
Yes.
Okay. And it doesn't just apply to Berlin.
No.
No. So
Universal.
So the tour guides in Tucson are doing it wrong then, I'm guessing.
I've not yet been on tour in Tucson.
All right, fair enough. Well, maybe we can fit one in for you after it stops
It better
raining.
be on tour.
It better be. I understand. Thank you. Thank you, Helga. And in the middle, our expert. What's your name, please?
Howdy, my name's Jessie Ray Jenkins.
Jessie Ray.
Jessie Ray.
And what is your profession, Jessie Ray?
Well, I do rope tricks at the Cowgirl Hall of Fame in Hereford, Texas. Hereford.
Oh my goodness! Now, what is the most exciting part of your job?
Most exciting part of my job is roping a big old steer.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for being here, Jessie Ray.
Thank you.
And on the end, our expert. What is your name, please?
I'm Guru Yogi Ananda.
Guru Yogi Ananda. My goodness. Well, with a name like that, I'm already honored to be in your presence. And Guru Yogi Ananda, what is your profession?
I am a speaker, a writer, and a yoga teacher.
Oh, have I read any of your books?
How to be your happiest self with yoga.
I will have to get that at the library. It sounds very, very interesting. Well, thank you very much for being here. Thank you all for being here, because we have got an audience of people who have questions. It's a very, very inquisitive audience, and they need their questions answered. I know. I can just feel it here. So if you have any questions, please raise your hand so that our panel of experts... Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
What's in the dark side of the moon?
What is very good question. I just was watching an episode of Star Trek, and it was really amazing. And so, for our experts, what is on the dark side of the moon? We'll start with Helga.
On the dark side of the moon, there are three things.
Yes?
There is darkness.
Okay.
Yes. There are rocks.
Yes?
And there is dust.
Darkness, rocks, and dust.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. That's a very literal answer. Thank you. Jessie Ray.
Well, now I hear tell there's a legend that the dark side of the moon, there's a big old pile of rustler's gold. Been there for centuries, and ain't nobody found it yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all you got to do is get yourself a rocket ship, you go get it.
Oh, wow.
It's just right there. It's just sitting there on the other side.
Oh, wow.
You know it's why the moon glows all red every once in a while? It's because it's the gold.
The gold?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
You better believe it.
Thank you, Jessie Ray. And Guru Yogi Ananda. What is on the dark side of the moon?
There is a lot of cold weather on the other side, but on the dark side of the moon, there's a lot of floating in space and deep peacefulness.
Deep peacefulness. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. I just hearing you speak has made me completely relaxed. Almost like I was on the dark side of the moon. So, does anyone else have any questions? I know you all do. Yes, you, sir.
Did Adam and Eve have belly buttons?
Did Adam and Eve? Ooh. So this is a theological question. did Adam and Eve have belly buttons? This time we will start with Jessie Ray.
Well, you know, it's not a real good idea when you're doing rope tricks and when you're working with cattle to show your midriff because you could get gored. So I have no idea.
So you're thinking that there was maybe some cattle along with Adam and Eve as well?
If they had them, that might be how they got them.
Oh.
There's a lot of things with horns back in that garden.
All right, and Guru Yogi Ananda.
I believe that they probably did have belly buttons and somehow they just were showing them off to everybody. And it was just a badge of honor.
All right, fair enough. So it may not have been the apple. It may have been showing off their belly buttons, why they got the boot, possibly. And Helga, did Adam and Eve have belly buttons?
Adam absolutely had belly buttons.
Okay.
He had 4 belly buttons. And Eve have 6 belly buttons.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
So they okay.
Yes,
And you said it so definitively that I believe you, Helga.
because it is true.
All right. Well, if Helga says it, you know it's true. All right. And how about another question? Who's got another question? Yes, you sir.
Okay, everyone knows that, dogs can play poker because you all seen the picture.
Okay.
But I've been trying to get cats to do it. How do you get cats to do that?
That is, what a good question. I was just thinking about that. I'm having a Christmas party, and we're going to have poker at that Christmas party. And so, all right. So this time we will start with Guru Yogi Ananda. How do you get cats to play poker?
The first thing you do is you give them whiskey straight up.
Okay.
And you give it to them in a little shot glass. So it goes in, you open their mouth and you go, "Boop," pour it in there, and a minute later they're like, okay, give me the cards. And then you teach them, these are the most important cards, and you show them with little crowns, and they got it.
Excellent. All right. So just put them in a festive mood, and they'll be ready to gamble.
Ready to gamble.
All right, thank you. I'm still relaxed listening to you. All right, Helga, how do you get cats to play poker?
Obviously, one can get schnauzers to play poker.
Oh, that's a given.
One can get German shepherds to play poker.
Sure.
One can get Dachshunds to play poker. You get a little dicey with the French poodles. With the cats, there is no possible way to get them to play poker. The best they can do is crazy eights.
Interesting. All right. And that's definitive.
Absolutely.
Only crazy eights.
That's the best. Sometimes war when they're just kittens.
Yeah. That makes sense. And Jessie Ray.
Well, now the hardest thing about herding cats is that they always want to try and fill it inside straight. And you got to really make sure that they understand that that's just a sucker's bet.
I see. So the best way to get is to tell them the odds.
Sometimes that works, and then sometimes you just get that one rogue, and he gets a little bit of moonshine in him, and he's still just going to try and fill the inside straight, and he's going to go all in, and all heck's going to break loose. They're going to flip the table and run out a little tiny bar, and whoop, the little doors are going to go.
Oh my goodness, it sounds like a kid
It's
rival.
over. It's over.
Oh, all right. Did that answer your question, sir? You got very good advice there. And let's see, one more question. Yes.
In Worldcraft, how much monsters are there?
Worldcraft? World of Warcraft?
No,
Worldcraft. Oh, all right. This is something new that I've never heard of. All right. So we will start with Helga this time. In Worldcraft, how many monsters are there? This is a lightning round.
Okay, there are octopi. There are jellyfish.
Yes.
There are aliens from outer space.
Yes.
And there are 6,172 other ones.
Definitively. All right, Jesse Ray, how many in Worldcraft? How many monsters?
Well, you got your rustlers, you got your burglars, and you got your low-down dirty dogs.
All right, so that's 3. All right, and you, Guru Yogi Ananda.
You've got your German Shepherds, you've got your Dachshunds that look all weird, and you've got your kitty cats that are running like crazy. They're like crazy.
All right, excellent. How about a round of applause for our experts? I feel completely knowledgeable now. Thank you very much.